Hi friends, Arthwallapot here. Now, as I may have mentioned once or twice on my channel, I enjoy playing Skyrim. So here we are, I've just come to the Guardian Stones. I've literally just walked out of Helgen. Still first level, and I'm going to take you through the first thing that I do whenever I start a game of Skyrim. Now my character is a high elf because I'm doing my favourite build, and that is an Alteration Destruction Mage. I just have so much fun with Alteration and Destruction. It's a fun little combo, and I'm good at it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not taking much loot. There'll be plenty of things to take from within the mine without lugging a whole lot of weapons and armour about. Mages are great treasure haulers because you're not using a lot of your capacity on lugging weapons and armour. I do sometimes try and kite the two bandits from down here and try and make them trip this trap, but I never succeed. It just never works. Like I said, this is a opening level character. I haven't even got my first level up yet, so I haven't spent any perks. Just like in Fallout 4, my recommendation is that you spend your first perk on your weapon, which in my case is going to be Destruction. Come on. There we go. There's my first level up. Oh, where is the opening? There is the opening. Okay. Yeah, so that was my very first advance. So I literally have done nothing at all with this character. This is the very first thing I'm doing. Around this corner, watch out for this, because they're in darkness first. Nice thing about fire is that they continue to burn for a little bit after you stop. Oh, that was a steel mace. I will grab that. Steel weapons aren't very common at this level. Most of what I get are going to be iron, so I'm not going to bother with them. I'm going to take the spell tome. Don't use clairvoyance very much. I don't really need to. So, you know, it's not something that I've tended to find particularly useful in getting around. I'm so familiar with the lands of Skyrim anyway, I wouldn't really get much use out of it regardless.
Now ain't this a...
Now that having been said, I do use it occasionally, particularly for if I'm trying to get to a particular location and I have lost my path. I'll use it to get back on track. Just one more bandit, and that's the archer up here.
Come on! Come on!
There we go. We get our clear dungeon sound, and we can start going around and looting. Remember I said the shoot and loot method of clearing a dungeon? That still applies here. This Embershard mine is a very linear dungeon. There are essentially two types of dungeon in Skyrim. There's linear dungeons where you go in one end and go out the other end. That's very handy to do a loot as you go. But there are also circular dungeons where you get a return back to the entranceway at some point in the dungeon, and they're good for shoot and loot. So it depends what you want, how you like to play. There is one more thing here in Embershard which I will point out. You probably know about it because everybody knows Embershard, but if you have a look down there, there's a little ledge. You can see there's a light just in there. Now, after looting these 2 rooms here, this is basically the treasure room at the end of the dungeon, this room here. But you also want to go and get to that little ledge. There's nothing on that table, but if you're careful, you can find this tunnel here. A bit of light helps. I don't really need a great deal of light here at the moment, because I'm pretty familiar with this dungeon. And don't have a lot of lockpicks, but I've got enough. And that's it. That's Embershard Mine. I do this before anything. You saw at the beginning I grabbed the Mage Stone, because just do that. Grab whichever stone suits your character build, and we'll head out of Embershard, and we'll go and meet with Gerda in Riverwood to start off the main quest. So I can see I've got a bit of time here, so let's do that. I'll show you a little bit of the way around here. This is Riverwood. This is the first town you find, but we're not going to go there yet because I've got plenty of time. Bleak Falls Barrow is up there. We're going to go there soon, but we've got a lot of plot exposition to get through. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for now. We'll just knock Riverwood off the map.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do.
Gerda's over here. I escaped with the Stormcloak rather than with the Imperials, because why would I follow those bastards who were trying to chop my head off?
What is it, woman? Spend drunk on the job again?
Alright, I won't make you sit through all of the boring dialogue. I'll just play through it.
What are you doing here?
And then we'll go and
I'll be right
do
down.
another little dungeon here. And finally, my calling them dungeons is correct and appropriate. So I'm going to put a cap in it here, put a septum in it here, I guess. So I hope you enjoy playing Skyrim as much as I do. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye, friends.